All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Boston, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
You know, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Celtics, White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. You can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Pass to Lopez. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Picked by Vucevic. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Mathurin against Brown. Vucevic with a steal. Left side White. Tatum a screen on Garland. Releases. White. Good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Mathurin passes to Jones. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now White turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Tatum a screen on Mathurin. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 5 points.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
White against Garland. Outside Jones. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brown. Mathurin with a rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard can't get it to go. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And that's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
Garland with a screen on Brown. Here's Mathurin, bearing his second of 3 attempts. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's White, and he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. White's got his second basket.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Leonard inside, defended by Hauser. Count it.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
White looking it over. Tatum, a screen on Garland. White. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Garland. Yet to see a basket. Brown passes to Vucevic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Leonard. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Boston leading by 3. White with it. Hauser outside. The 3. The rebound by Garland.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Matherin. Now Leonard from downtown sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Now here's White, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. There's a screen, 6 to shoot. Tatum from long range drills it from deep. Tatum's got 8.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So Boston ends up going with a new group. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Boston on D. 3-point lead. Miller, the pass to Jackson. Back to Miller. Pass to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Jackson on the assist by Beal.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the 2-man game, just dropping a dive.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And the shot goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Clippers trail by 3. Beal surveying the D. From behind the arc. Rebound Boston. And here's Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Boston leading by 3. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Shireman. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Dunn outside. Let's go with a 3. Shireman grabs a board. Boston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Into the lane. And Collins with the big block. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. Well, you look at Tatum. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Peyton Pritchard, they're a few spots behind.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
That's good for Miller. Garland's checked in for Los Angeles. Miller hits them both. 1:02 left to play in the first. Pass to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. And the Celtics lead by 4.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Garland with the ball for Los Angeles. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Pritchard. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Tatum. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Now Beal. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. There's Jackson with the three. And no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Celtics lead by 4. They've got Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Garland against Pritchard. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shireman. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Garland. And here's Beal. Miller outside. Collins a screen. Second chance effort. Queta pulls it in. Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Shireman. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
First one falls for him. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. he is the real deal.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Good on both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Beal outside. Lets a three fly. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Right wing. Here's Shireman. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And he converts the layup. Shireman's got 4 points this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson the screen. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Anyone who questions Garland's deep range, run that film right back.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Beal's shot is off.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Hey, Boston, let's get going for Celtics entertainment. Hey, Boston, let's get going for Celtics entertainment.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season, and here are the teams leading the way in steals. The Clippers, #1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Right side, Garland. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll send Jaylen Brown to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Batum is checked in for the Clippers.
Third team foul. At the line with 1 shot, Jaylen Brown.
Free throw, no good for Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Celtics lead by 7. Pass to Tatum. The 3 ball. Tatum drills the 3.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Miller outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside, Brown fires from deep. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
And I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
Ranking #1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Jones, he's checked in for Batum, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Miller. Pass to Jones. Leonard, left side. Kawhi, so steady inside.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
To the inside. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. Hauser comes in for Shireman. And it's White in for Pritchard.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Leonard for 3, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside, Brown. Brown going to work.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Leonard outside. Back to Garland. Collins with a screen on White. Garland for 3. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Celtics lead by 9. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Hauser. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 10.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. Clippers trail by 10. Leonard outside. Outside Jones. Leonard against White from the high post. Leonard can't get it to go. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, deflected. White with the steal. Brown against Lopez. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Leonard. And he drains the quick shot. Leonard's got 15 points.
Boy, Leonard can get you backpedaling, and he's unpredictable. You never know when he's going to stop on a dime and pull up like that.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all three levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Now here's Brown. Outside Pritchard. Brown with a screen. Fires it. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's Leonard on the assist from Jones. He's got 17.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Vucevic, a screen on Matherin. And Vucevic slams it in.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
51 seconds left in the first half of this game. Lopez, the screen on Pritchard. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over White. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Brown. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's...
Oh, man.
Oh, punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now is when they need a spark the most.
Second personal foul. 15.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
That's good from Pritchard. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Boston Celtics.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Brown. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you, Brian.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brown. Picked by Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Leonard, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 13. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Lopez, the screen on White. Garland for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. White with it. Hauser outside. Unloads. Jones grabs the board.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Leonard gets the bucket.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside Tatum from deep. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Garland. Now here's Lopez. Leonard outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Celtics lead by 10. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Pulls up, high post. Hauser outside. Picked by Vucevic. Fires for 3. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jones, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Hits the trifecta.
That's now his 2nd three-pointer of the half and his 3rd of the night.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning.
When I look at the Clippers, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Inside, tipped. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Brown. from outside the arc. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Leonard, left side. That one falls. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Outside, Brown. Back to White. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 13. Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 6.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. Rebound Boston. Kata's got 6 rebounds in the game. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pritchard against Leonard. Here's Gonzalez. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 3. No luck on that one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jones.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Boston leading by 10. Now here's Pritchard. Give him 8. Kata. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Kata's got 8 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Leonard outside. Outside Garland. Here's the teardrop. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's stolen by Garland. Pulls it. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Boston leading by 10. Here's Gonzalez. No points so far. Launches a 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. He shoots it. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mathurin. Mathurin's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And just taking the hit. Brown with good balance and body control.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Clippers trail by 11. Pass to Jackson. Back to Beal. Outside Garland. They get it back. The shot misses. Boston's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Walsh. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Walsh has got 5 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
1:02 left to play in the third. Collins with a screen on Pritchard. Here's Garland. Shot clock at 5. Beal from outside. Boston pulls it in. Now Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. To the right side. Fires top of the key, and Boston again with the bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Beal outside. Jackson with a screen on Brown. Outside Garland to halt the run. And that's not going to go. And so it's Boston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. There's block coming out of the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession. You got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves. Coach Ty Lue.
Wanting his guys to slow down a bit there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. They set the pick. Pass to Shireman. The kick to Tatum. Pritchard with a screen on Miller. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Jackson with a screen on Pritchard. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Pritchard surviving the D.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Garland with the ball.
Celtics foul. Trouble remaining. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Beal. Blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Jackson with a screen on Pritchard to the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now here's Pritchard. And And the basket by Shireman. Shireman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in for Bradley Beal. Garland for three. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Another miss by Garland. Outside Tatum. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Clippers trail by 21. Here's Garland. Leonard outside. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Now here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Tatum. No good that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. Jacks up a three. Boston pulls it in. Kata's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Miller. Garland feeling it out a bit, and here's Collins for three. That shot off the mark. Boston leading by 21. Here's Pritchard. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. The kick to Tatum. And there's the screen. Goes up on the wing. Pass to Shireman. Tatum, a screen on Miller. Here's Shireman. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. And here's Leonard. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Shireman. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Jackson.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Miller finds.
What a throwdown! Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Brown with it. Leonard defending. Here's Kata. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And some changes here for the Celtics. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Kata. Hauser comes in for Shireman. And it's White in for Pritchard. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for Jackson. Jones comes in for Collins. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Miller. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. No problems knocking that one down.
That is certainly a shot that Lopez has added to his arsenal. You've got to respect his ability to knock down threes.
Brown passes to White. Brown, a screen on Garland. White, good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. With the teardrop, and Lopez finishes it off. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter. Celtics lead by 20. And here's White. Hauser outside. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. Vucevic, a screen on Matherin. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Leonard. Left side Jones. Outside Garland. Pass to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Brown. For 3, Matherin. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Tatum, a screen on Lopez to the inside. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And these teams meet only twice a year. Different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against the Clippers.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jason Tatum.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Outside White. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. Back to Garland. Over White. Garland, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yep, that one goes.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.